Rent in Australia is about to jump up 30% because of these new property tax overhauls. Take a look. So property tax overhaul could spark 30% rent spike, real estate boss warns. This is quite concerning for Australians. If you're an Aussie right now, a lot of Australians are struggling. Fuel prices with things going on around the world. Cost of living is out of control. You can go make yourself a hot chicken sandwich, buy some stuff. If you're in a small town where you don't have a Woolworths or a Coles and you're forced to shop at an IGA, making a sandwich might cost you upwards of 20 bucks. Once you buy the bread, once you buy the butter, once you buy a chicken, you're probably well over $20 already. You add in a side salad, you make a few sandwiches and you've spent $35 to make a sandwich. Now, most people don't have the money to even put a down payment to start to get a mortgage so that they can own their own property. And in fact, the surveys are showing over 50% of young Aussies, 52% actually, don't even want to own a home anymore. They want to focus on just actual financial flexibility, being able to move around the world. Now, this is horrifying because if you can't even afford that and you're stuck renting and rent prices go up 30%, your wage isn't jumping by 30%. How are people going to survive? So let's have a little look through this here. I wonder if that brightened up for you guys. It should have as well. Government proposes to overhaul tax settings for property investors at a time of global economic turmoil. This could drive a 30% spike in rents over the next 2 years. That's a 15% increase in rent price per annum. Now, this is quite concerning because, like I said, if you're an Aussie, you really just can't afford that at this point in time. And so the thing is, this is very concerning for a lot of Aussies, and I just don't see a remedy anywhere in the future unless you start risking higher leverage risks and you start risking in things with higher upside. I just can't see a way out for Australians. The working class is dying in Australia. The middle class is being completely evaporated. You're now kind of better off being in the lower class, getting all the government grants, getting all of these fucking benefits. In fact, most people are living way better lifestyles on the lower end of the spectrum than the people who are in the middle class, working hard, being overtaxed, cost of living, can barely afford fucking rent. All these things just continue to happen. So I just can't see a way out in Australia. Myself, I moved overseas. I'm here at the moment in Thailand, but I moved to Paraguay where there's 0% tax on foreign sourced income. And it shows a lot of other Australians are doing the same thing. So let me know your thoughts on how are we going to combat this as Australians? What are we going to do to fix this? I keep dropping news here daily from around the world, Australia, relocation, things like that, anything that I think is interesting. So if that piques your curiosity, hit subscribe.